chose geography A-level because I really like the structure of it, knowing that you're constantly discussing different current events as well as seeing how humans are influencing the world around us.
I'm in year 13, so I'm in my second year of studying geography. I chose to do geography at A-level because it's something I've always enjoyed since I was like quite young, in like year 6 or 7. And it's one I haven't always found it really easy, so I found it quite rewarding when I began to do well in it at like GCSE. So I decided to take it further to A-level.
I'm Grace, I'm in year 13. I decided to study geography at A-level because I really enjoyed the GCSE course. I thought it incorporated loads of different parts of physical and human geography, and I was really interested to see how those could be like interlinked, and we do a lot of that at A-level.
I really enjoy geography and specifically some of the debating topics, so disease dilemmas and oceans are really, really interesting. So even though you might not necessarily think about diseases as a topic, whereas you might consider volcanoes one, it's definitely incredibly geographical, and I've really thoroughly enjoyed it.
My favourite topic would definitely be changing spaces, making places, which is all about sort of like how humans interact in spaces and planning and things like that.
For our coursework, we visited France and we undertook some field work and learned how to do different measurements and testing for our case studies and for our field work, which we used for our coursework when we got home. So I went out to the streets and I undertook different surveys about housing, and I used that to complete my NEA.
You get to go on a trip in year 12 to the Lake District to measure different glaciated landscapes and different landforms. It's really, really interesting. You actually really bond as a group in terms of all the geography girls.
I feel like geography trips are always so fun. Like, even though the research might not always sound the most interesting, you always manage to have a good time because you're always outdoors doing stuff with your friends. And some of like my best memories of year 12 were on this like France trip, but I know that there's a different one for year 12s now in Brick Lane, which sounds equally as cool.
I've really enjoyed the migration topic. As someone that went to the UN for work experience, it was so current, talking about the Syrian refugee crisis and things like that. So I've really enjoyed talking about that and seeing different sides and different views towards it. The Wimbledon Geographical Society is really busy in the sense that we have multiple lectures each term organised by Mrs. Adams. You also have a club on Friday lunchtimes called Jog On, and that's discussing new topics that you might not necessarily be doing in lessons, but keeping your geography knowledge topped up all the time.
I am planning to study geography further. I've applied to do it at uni. I've got an offer from Oxford, so hopefully I'm planning to go there.
I'm hoping to do it at Newcastle. I've applied for geography and geography and planning actually, so yeah, I mean hopefully I'll be going to Newcastle to either of those.
I'm personally studying politics at university rather than geography, but one of the topics you do get to do in the A-level is power and borders as well as migration, so definitely incredibly political and definitely up and coming with all the different events that are going on today.